everyone, and welcome to Raptor Productions, where today we are going to be reviewing the Neca Mothra, and you can't see that at all. That is really dark. Okay, you cannot tell what that is at all. I'm sorry, this video is going to be very messy, so if you're not a big fan of that, this video is going to be very messy and awkward, so this is your chance to turn back. I don't think that many people are going to watch this video anyways, but if you are, and you're going to, stay for a while, then thank you. Yeah, so this is the Neca Mothra figure, and this is the packaging, so why not? Let's just take a quick look. Monsterverse logo, a nice little, this isn't a promo image, this is a concept art image. This is what they were thinking of maybe Mothra looking like in the film. Of course, she doesn't look like this at all. She's not black and yellow. They definitely doubled down on the wasp design on this particular concept art. King of the Monsters, Mothra, yada, a little blurb there of the film. That is the promo image of Mothra. Mothra, King of the Monsters. There's also, if I can get it there, a 65 Godzilla 65 years logo there with Shin Godzilla. And then on the other side, King of the Monsters, and it also gives you some little blurbs about what the figure is going to be like. So, here we have a wingspan that measures 12.5 inches wide, which is pretty dang long. It is a very big figure. Not as big as the other figures that are coming out. They got articulated wings, and it includes a display base and a support rod. They got Mothra again down there, and another 65 years logo, which you can't see. Here we have a nice little promo image. Sorry, that tongue twister of the actual figure. Mothra is up there in the corner, and then we got some other figures in the line. So we have the upcoming Rodan figure, which I have pre-ordered. That is coming. Whenever I get it, I will review it. And then we have the figure which we have here, which is, of course, Mothra. Unless this is a blue version, which they're going to be releasing later on. I know that Neca has stated that they're going to continue this Godzilla 2019 lineup, and they still said that they're not doing a Ghidorah, which really sucks. Hopefully I'm getting the SH Monster Arts one, though, which will be awesome if I do for Christmas. And then we have, I would presume, Atomic Breath Godzilla, or Atomic Blast Godzilla, which I also have pre-ordered. So I'm getting these two next, so I'll have all three of these. And there's, of course, the normal Godzilla, which I will not be getting because the face looks horrible. Everything else about it, though, looks phenomenal, but that face, he looks like a freaking drug addict or something. Legendary logo, Toho logo, King of the Monsters. On the top, you have some other stuff. Sorry for this little dangly bit, but 65 years, warning label, ages 14 and up. I nearly qualify for that, so it's going to be the first time that I'm ever getting an adult collectible, which I'll actually nearly be surpassing soon. Well, not soon, but Monsterverse logo, nice little Godzilla promo image there. Godzilla King of the Monsters, Mothra, and the Neca logo. And then if we go on the bottom, I'll give you the UPC here. So we got Neca Real Toys. I don't know who that is. Probably producer of Neca. And then you have the barcode. So if you have a local Walmart or Target where you get your Neca figures and you want this figure, then there you go. There's your barcode. And we have an opening here. A little flap. So if you open that up, you get a window and you can see the figure inside. And a nice little promo image of everything in the box that you're looking at. So you get this nice little window and you can see everything that comes in this packaging. I will get into why the larva isn't in there. You probably already know if you've seen other people review this figure. And yeah, if we just open it up real quick. I decided to put everything in the box. So go. Get the display rod out, the display base, and then Mothra is very hard to get out. I would recommend maybe kind of tugging on this. Just kind of, probably the best way is to kind of get these larger wings out first. Be very careful with them, and then just kind of. I am not very good at getting these wings out. They're very flimsy, so be careful. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this off camera, so, okay, there we go. Got it. So, we now have everything that is included. Now, if you have been following, sorry for being quiet there. Now, if you have been following this figure closely, then you would know that, or sorry, you should know that this figure was originally going to come with a larvae Mothra, like a Mothra larvae. But, as you can see here, there is no larvae to be found. That is because, apparently Neca didn't get the apparently Toho didn't approve of it or something, so they couldn't do it. They didn't get the rights to the larvae, so, they couldn't make it, but they only revealed that, like, a week before the figure came out, I believe, that they weren't going to be including it, and that larvae looked really good. I really wish that they had included it, but, it's whatever, so, yeah, let's get into the display base first. So, if I can just get that in focus. There we go. So, here is the cocoon. Cocoon, that's right. Cocoon that the larvae makes, and then, of course, out hatches Mothra. But this isn't accurate to the film. If you had seen the film, then you would know. It's not really a spoiler. People keep on saying that it's a spoiler. Not really. Spoiler talk for Homecoming. Far From Home, whatever it is. So, if you have seen the movie, then you should know that Mothra actually makes a cocoon behind a waterfall. And it's not surrounded by this, like, monarch base type thing. This is probably, like, where the egg was. And it almost looks like kind of like the egg that hatched, that the larvae hatched out of, and then she, like, cocooned inside of that egg. Which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. So paint-wise, the kind of monarch base outpost type thing is just metallic gray with some maybe like a wash over it. It looks like, I don't know. Then the kind of cocoon, it's got like this nice ocean blue and white and stuff on the bottom of it. But then as you get up to this cocoon bit, there's actually like some metallic kind of bronze or gold overlaying the black, or the black on it. And then you've got like this green outline, this like metallic, nice green outline that goes all the way down into there. You can't really see though. And there's also a hole down there for the display rod. And the display rod is just a display rod. There's nothing really to it. It's not an articulated one, which would have been really cool. But it's whatever, I suppose. So, let's get into the actual Mothra figure. So, here we have the figure. If I can focus, yeah. Okay, so here we have the figure. Now, this figure is phenomenal. I prefer this over the SH Monstars one that's coming out in like December or something. It's not coming out until Christmas with the Rodan figure. Now the Rodan figure, I do think that it looks better, but I love the fire effect on the Neca one, and I can't wait to get it. But the Mothra figure here that we have is the body is kind of like this bone white kind of color, but then it's got like a black wash over it, and then the pincers here have like black and like a glossier kind of white on it, on both of them, and then she also has nice metallic blue eyes, which you can kind of see there. And her wings are this nice, like, orange and yellow. And these nice oranges and yellows, and then there's a little bit of black there. You can see well, these are supposed to be Godzilla eyes, but they look more like Mothra eyes on this particular figure, which is something that the Monstars figure did better, I suppose. Which, it's whatever. There's also some white mixed in there, too. And then on the secondary wings, this particular one looks exactly like this particular color looks like a monarch butterfly, and people said that this coloration is not accurate to the film. However, this coloration is accurate to the film. She does change this color. She hasn't changed to this color a whole lot. That's orange. For the main portion of the film, yeah, she has blue, but, like, her wings do turn, like, this orangey color, and red whenever, like, a good example of it is, like, spoilers for the movie if you haven't seen it. Go and watch it if you haven't. But, yeah, spoilers for, Mothra. Whenever she gets hit by Ghidorah's gravity beams, her wings do turn this orangey color. Like right before she gets hit. And also, whenever she's like flying down to kind of like, battle Ghidorah, and Rodan swoops in, her wings also turn this kind of orange color. Sorry for my language. I didn't swear or anything, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so that's it for coloration. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah, that's better. Let's get into our articulation. So, these two main pincers here can go that far forward and that far back. And I believe that they are supposed to be on ball joints. And I've seen lots of people have theirs... I've seen lots of people have theirs kind of pop off, and if that does happen to you, then it's fine. Lots of people's does that. Mine so far hasn't, which is good, which is very good. Okay, so, yeah, and so these kind of secondary pincers here aren't articulated. They're kind of rubbery, though, so you can kind of, like, move them around a little bit. You can't really see it, but they're kind of rubbery. And then the back legs can go back and forward as you want, And, okay, so the main wings can go up all the way, and they can go down as far as the secondary wings can go down, which on my figure is about that far. I wouldn't push it, though. I'll tell you why in a second. Then the secondary wings can go that far down and about that far up. And again, I wouldn't push that either. And in order to... Also, another thing about the coloration that I forgot to mention is that her wings are actually translucent. So, if you have her on display and you have, like, a light lamp, you can just turn that on, or wings will glow, and it looks very nice. Very nice touch. The SH Monstars one isn't going to do that, which is very nice. So it gives this figure, and this figure is just much more accurate than the Mothra that SH Monster is making. And, yeah, so these wings are actually, the main wings are very fragile, so be careful with these. If these snap off, then they're goners. But, yeah, so be very delicate with this figure. This figure is very delicate. And how you display her on her support rod and display base is, so if you take your display rod, support rod, and you'll notice right here, kind of blurry there, but there we go. So as you can see, you have these two little side beats, and then you have this little notch right here. So you want to have that facing towards the front of Mothra. You want it facing towards her beautiful blue eyes. And towards her beautiful blue eyes. And then what you're going to do is you're going to lift up the legs, and then you're going to lift up the wings. And then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of like pop it onto there. Then you're going to fold the secondary wings down, and then you're going to fold the main wings on top of the secondary wings, and then you're going to, bend the arms as how you want to, how you wish. And then you're going to take your display base and kind of like just push it in there. Not too far though, don't push it all the way down, or else it'll be very hard to get that display rod out. But now you have your Mothra displayed, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can tilt it however which way you want. I'm definitely going to be posing this lovely lady with the Neca Rodan, so they can battle. And whenever, or hopefully if I get the SH Monsters Ghidorah, I really want them to make gravity beams for it, or even maybe I could just make my own. And yeah, maybe have Ghidorah firing his gravity beams at her. So yeah, I think that was pretty much all I wanted to do for this figure. I will get into, however, comparisons. So size comparisons. So if I just kind of take her off of there, be careful with taking her off of there as well. Here she is next to the Jakks Pacific Mothra, and the bodies are actually the exact same size. Yeah, exactly the same size. However, the Jakks Pacific one is much thicker. But the wings on the Neca one are much larger than the Jakks Pacific one. However, the Jakks Pacific one has more accurate eyes. That's how they looked, rather than that. I much prefer the Neca version, of course, but yeah, so if you have this figure, this is a good indication of how big it is. It's about the same size, except for the wings, of course. And here she is, compared next to the Jakks Pacific Godzilla figure. And again, she's much too big for that figure, but I don't know, maybe you could have her kind of crawling up there. Not really, though. So, yeah. Again, if you have this figure, you should know. Here she is, next to her ultimate rival, well, at least in King of the Monsters, the Jakks Pacific Rodan's the small version. The big 6-inch version would probably go not too bad with it. And yeah, it's okay. She's, again, much too big. And then his head popped off. His head loves to pop off. It's kind of accurate because it's Kevin's head, too. If you don't know who Kevin is on Ghidorah, then you should know. In my Jakks Pacific review, if I hopefully I'll do it today. It's very awkward doing it right now, but here she is next to the Jakks Pacific Ghidorah, the small one from the battle packs. And again, she is much too large, but you can kind of have him attacking her. You can kind of. Oh yeah, and I also almost forgot. Again, another spoiler from the movie. You can kind of also. Kind of sting. Of course, she lifted her thorax up and kind of in his shoulder, but whatever. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to put her back on the display rod. And then, yeah. So there you go. There is your Neca Mothra from Godzilla King of the Monsters review. The Neca Rodan figure will be hopefully coming soon. And the Godzilla Atomic Blast 2019 figure from Neca will also hopefully be coming soon. They'll probably come at the same time, as I ordered them. Same time from Entertainment Earth, which is... No, I got the Indominus Rex off of Amazon. I am probably going to do the Indominus Rex review after this, so, yeah. So, that's pretty much it for me. This video has gone on far too long, and it's been far too awkward. And, yeah, so if you're watching this as of right now, then thanks for staying with me. And if you skip to this part of the video for some reason, because, I don't know, then hi. Hope that you watch the whole video. Whatever. So, yeah. Bye! I'm really bad at making these kinds of videos. I kind of feel like I don't really care anymore about these videos. I'm more into making the news videos, which is very fun to do. Of course, it's much easier to do than make toy reviews. But toy reviews can be kind of fun, I suppose. Again, very awkward, but yeah, so I'll probably be doing the Indominus Rex review now. And, yeah, so bye again, because